How is the team feeling ahead of today's important match?
はい、我々はどの試合も、100% 全員で戦うということなので、特別な今日というこの3試合すべて大切だと思って臨むつもりです。
So every single match is really important, not just only today's match. So also we wanna try to do our best in every game.
So what your expectations for today's games?
どのような予測を今日の試合においてはされてますか？
はい、もちろん勝つことを望んでいます。それが一番の、目標目的ですね。はい。
Winning, of course, winning is the first goal and the first goal today.
Okay, do you have any message for your supporters back home, those watching?
はい、いつも温かい声援を送っていただいてありがとうございます。今日もまた、日本人らしいプレーを見せれるように努力します。
Thank you very much for encouraging us always. We really appreciate your support, their support. So today also we are going to play with the maximum strength.
All right, thank you. Good luck for your match. Okay, so how are you and the team feeling ahead of today's match?
1位通過をかける大事な試合になるので、チーム全員で戦ってとにかく全力で楽しみたいと思います。
It's really important to advance for the tournament with the good result, which means first place. So it's really important. So we wanna play together as a team and together attacking and defending as a team.
What would it mean to you and the team to secure a good result today?
日本の価値を示す試合になると思いますし、自分たちの価値を高めるものでもあると思うので、しっかりと勝ち切りたいと思います。
It's gonna be a good result to show our value and also Japan's value as well. So we really wanna win with a good result and a good result.
How is the team feeling ahead of today's important match?
خب ما رسیدیم به فینال سوم و فکر می‌کنم مهمترین بازی دو تا تیم 6 امتیازی هستن و تلاش می‌کنیم برای اینکه بتونیم جواز صعودمون رو به دست بیاریم. ما ریکاوری خوبی انجام دادیم. تیم ژاپن رو هم آنالیز کردیم. میریم که با تمام توانمون از نام کشورمون دفاع کنیم و بهترین عملکرد خودمون رو جلوی تیم خوب و قدرتمند ژاپن انجام بدیم.
We arrived to third final. Actually, we analyzed the Japan team, and Japan team is a strong team, and it's respectable for us. But we have a good recovery, and we effort high, and we try to win and advance. Yeah.
Okay, so this is match day 3. How will you assess your team performance in the qualifier so far?
خب با توجه به اینکه ما الان تو تیم‌های دوم رتبه 4 رو داریم، نتیجه بازی چین تایپه و استرالیا هم برای ما خیلی حائز اهمیته، ولی ما همه هدفمون رو روی بازی خودمون گذاشتیم و امیدواریم که بتونیم از این بازی نتیجه بگیریم و به دور بعد صعود کنیم.
The exam of Australia and the Chinese is important for us, but we focus on our match to do our best and advance here.
All right, thank you. Good luck for the match today, coach. Are you and the team feeling ahead for today's match?
بالاخره روزی که منتظرش بودیم رسید. همه بچه‌ها انرژی و انگیزه خیلی خاصی رو برای این بازی داشتن و هیچ چیزی جز بالا بردن نام و پرچم ایران برای ما مهم نیست اینجا.
Finally, we arrive our third final, and we hope to advance, and we effort hard, and we wanted to take honor for our country.
So what has the atmosphere been like in the squad throughout the qualifier so far?
ژاپن تیم خیلی محترمیه، خیلی براشون عرض قائلیم، اما چیزی که مهمه اینه که ما ایرانیم و با تمام انگیزه با تمام تلاشمون میریم که بتونیم یه نتیجه خیلی خوب بگیریم.
Japan is a respectable team and strong, and we know about that. But we try hard to keep going stronger more than other matches. Yeah.
So last questions from a player's perspective. What are the key challenges that you expect in today's games?
Can I
that
one?
From a player's perspective, what is
خب بازی کردن مقابل ژاپنیا میتونه خیلی مهم باشه برامون. خیلی کار سختی رو پیش رو داریم، اما تمام تمرکز هم خودم و هم تیمیام روی اینه که بتونیم نتیجه خیلی خوبی کسب کنیم.
As I said, Japan is a good team and a strong team, and we know about that. But we focused on us, ourselves, and we try hard for winning. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Good luck for your game.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Kuala Lumpur Football Stadium in Cheras. We are live here for the AFC Under-20 Women's Asian Cup qualifiers, in which only the best teams will be playing in Thailand next year for the Under-20 Women's Asian Cup. And here we have Japan going up against Iran. Japan, a former world champion in Under-20, who also qualified to the Under-20 World Cup last year in Dominican Republic, and they will be going up against Iran, with two of these teams, or should I say both these teams, having 100% record after their matches against Guam as well as Malaysia. Malaysia, the hosts for this competition, for this qualifier. Japan, heavy favorites to qualify from this group, whereas Iran should surely want to create a huge shock over here up against Japan, who has scored 21 goals in only 2 games. So it is the deciding day, the deciding contest for the qualifiers of the AFC Under-20 Women's Asian Cup in Thailand next year. It is the heavy favourites Japan, who have qualified to the World Cup last year in Dominican Republic, and Iran, who surely will want to make a huge upset over here in Kuala Lumpur. Japan, surely one of the best teams in the entirety of the competition, and they will want to qualify once again for the premier continental competition.
And now, in the answer of my subject is for the field hockey.
So here we are, the deciding match in which we will be seeing the deciding factor that will determine who will be going to Thailand next year. The group champions will be automatically qualified, whereas the second place team will be having to see who the best second place teams are. So both these teams will want to solidify their places as the group champions, as Japan makes 7 changes to the starting 11 that thrashed Malaysia 16 goals, with Uruha Iwasaki as the goalkeeper, Kanon Akimoto, Momoka Honda, Emma Yokoyama, as well as Yuka Makiguchi at the back four. Miki Kimura, Miharu Shinjo, Rinka Higuchi, together with Mao Itamura as the next line of 4, and the 2 top will be Asako Furuta together with Satoko Fujisaki. So the 7 changes, with the 4 only Momoka Honda, Miharu Shinjo, Mao Itamura together with Asako Furuta, the only 4 that remains from Friday night. So the captain is Uruha Iwasaki, the goalkeeper of Nojima Stella, who plays in WE League, which is the top division of the Japanese Women's League. So Benatskaya, Veronika Benatskaya of Kyrgyz Republic, 32 years of age. She will be the main referee. Emma Kochbek of Australia, together with Madhushani of Sri Lanka, will be helping her on. Pansa Chaisanit of Thailand will be the fourth official for this matchup. So the Iranian national team just scored 5 goals as well in this qualifying stages. Not that many changes for Iran in the lineup. So only 2 changes with Athena Tofik, still the goalkeeper, Fatemi Razai, Samane Kamari, Bita Kazai, and a first start for Zahra Kajazadeh, number 23, at left back. Pania Rahmani, Maide Birang, Mina Babuye, as well as Mazanin Mansour as the next 4. Mariam Dini has 3 goals. She'll be partnering up with Zainab Khalili, the number 20. So with the only 2 changes, Rehane Kordi as well as Tanya Jahanshashi as the only 2, which was excluded. No changes from the lineup for the first 2 matches. But now Nilofar Adalani went for those 2 changes in the lineup. So Japan will be kicking things off here for the Under-20 Asian Cup for the women's game, the qualifiers for Thailand next year. So Japan will be kicking off from left to right of your screens, and Iran all red from right to left here in Cheras. So Japan has scored 21 goals with no goals conceded. 3 goalkeepers has been used. Uruha Iwasaki the third after Sakonawa started against Guam in their 5-0 victory. And then Hinaha Ishida, number 23, starting as the second match goalkeeper. Now Uruha Iwasaki, I would say that she is one of the main goalkeepers for this one, playing in the first division of Japanese women's football with Nojima Stella. Momoka Honda, one of the only 4 that survived after a huge victory against Malaysia. She is from a high school, Jumonji High School, the number 4 of Japan. Clearance not really that far off. Mao Itamura, one of the only, what should I say, the only Japanese abroad for the under-20 side. Miharu Shinjo, good through ball, but easy for Athena Tofik. No goals conceded yet for Iran, as well as Athena Tofik. She played every minute so far in this qualifying campaign. Japan looking the all-dominant, trying to find Satoko Fujisaki, who has got 2 goals already. She plays for Urawa Reds, one of the 2 Urawa Red players who start in this deciding contest, together with Kanon Akimoto, the number 3. Centre-back partnership, Emma Yokoyama, started against Guam. Long ball forward. It's a tough one as well, and Iran had to resort for early clearances in the first 5 minutes of this encounter. Higuchi bombing down the left once again. It's a good ball in. It was intercepted, and the save from Athena Tofik. The flying right back, Kanon Akimoto, nearly opened the scoring for Japan. Well, look at this, the cutback. There was a touch from Bita Kazai, and then a left-footed shot from Kanon Akimoto, the right back, starting for the first time here. And drawing a fine save from Athena Tofik, the first corner of the game, headed away to safety. Another defensive clearance, and maybe the first chance of Mariam Dini to try to fly forward here on the counter. And then straight up, a long ranger. That's the first shot on target for Iran in this one. Mariam Dini has scored 3 goals already, 2 of which came against Malaysia in the opening night. 3 matches in 6 days here in the qualifying campaign. Iran scoring 3 against Malaysia and 2 against Guam. Japan 5 against Guam in the first game. And then a record high 16 against Malaysia, with 4 players having hat tricks. Miharu Shinjo. For Kimura, here is Kanon Akimoto, another one with her left. Cleared away by Bita Kazai. She has been the centerpiece at the heart of defense for Iran. 2 interceptions already made by the number 4. Another clearance. That was a tough one as well, and helped on by Samane Kamari, and offside has been called by the Australian Emma Kochbeck. First assistant referee helping out Veronika Benatskaya. This is the exact same refereeing team, or the officials team, between Iran as well as Malaysia. Forward for Mariam Dini. It will be a simple one for Uruha Iwasaki. We have some 18-year-olds. We have some high school players as well. So very, very young team of Japan, although this is under 20, which will attribute for a under 19 team. We do have some high schoolers. We do have some university players as well for the Japanese national team, or Nippon Daihyo. Kimura. It's a long one as well, trying to find Mao Itamura, the Japanese abroad. She plays for Feyenoord in the Netherlands. Watch out for the number 7, as she will bomb forward more often than not for Japan. Itamura has scored 3 goals already. One of the 4 scored a hat-trick against Malaysia, the hosts. Kimura. For Miharu Shinjo, here's Akimoto. Sako Furuta, one of the scorers in the World Cup last year for the under-17. She scored against Brazil in the group stages. Remember, Japan under-20 has won the World Cup 6 years ago. They defeated Spain in the finals in 2018 in France. They actually beaten a star-studded Spanish team in that final, which has got some of the best players in the world currently in the women's game. Patrick Guijaro, Catalina Cole, Aitana Bonmati, Ona Batie, who's played for FC Barcelona, Claudia Pina as well. That is the side that the Japanese have beaten 7 years ago. So the champions players have already played abroad in countries like England or the US from that Japanese side. More forward from Pania Rahmani. They had to resort for long balls here, the Iranians, as the Japanese dominate so far. 8 minutes have gone. We have seen a shot already, well saved by Atena Tawfiq, the goalkeeper of Iran. That's why she plays every single minute. But here's Akimoto once again. Sends one into the penalty area. That's a huge chance. A good interception, good defending from Fateme Rezai. Here's Miki Kimura trying to take on two players behind, but it's a bit far from Kanon Akimoto. A huge opportunity for Satoko Fujisaki. She started against Guam. Had a goal to her name as well in that 5-0 victory. She scored 2 so far in the qualifying campaign. Kimura. The Japanese are holding to a lot of possession here, and that was a great idea, trying to find the main striker. Giving the ball away a bit too cheaply here. I would say well defended, but losing possession in a flash as well. That was a fantastic tackle, but one back again. And here's the chance. Another save from the goalkeeper from Satoko Fujisaki's shot. That was venomous. He stings the glove of the goalkeeper. And another clearance, Pania Rahmani. High pressure situation, winning the ball back from the defenders. And Fujisaki almost putting Japan in front. And a huge save once again from Athena Tawfiq of Iran, although the defense of Iran has been absolutely everywhere. Good passing play. It's Rinka Higuchi. Higuchi comes in from the right, trying to get past, goes for the second one. A shot blocked as well. And Iran defending for their lives here to not concede in the first 15 minutes. Oh, that's a huge interception from Mariam Dini. Trying to get by the Japanese defense. Here's Maide Birang helping her on. Trying to open to the right-hand side where Pania Rahmani was there. It was just the last pass. Just gone begging so far for Iran. You could say the same for Japan as well. So really trying to take and score some more goals here. If 21 wasn't enough already. It's a good ball. Making the chase here. Oh, he hits the post. Mao Itamura. Great chase to the ball. And now it is Makiguchi. Into Itamura once again. Itamura gets by 1, gets by 2. Itamura inside. And the first one for Japan. It is Miki Kimura. And only 12 minutes needed. And it is Miki Kimura starting for the first time. And a player from Chifure Elfen Saitama. With a simple finish. After all the hard work, after all the great work has been done by the final winger, Mao Itamura. And Miki Kimura, the fastest into the 6-yard area. And it is Japan 1, Iran 0. After only quarter of an hour has been played here in Kuala Lumpur. They scored after their 4th shot already in the space of only 12. That shows dominance, that shows the confidence, although it is 7 changes that has been made. One of the changes have scored already. Miki Kimura, one of the 2 players from Chifure Elfen Saitama who starts this contest. Started together with Rinka Higuchi from the same team. Here's the goal scorer once again, the player of the moment. Iguchi. Miharu Shinjo. Good chip forward. Another one for Miki Kimura. Well defended this time. And Kimura, although she started on the right, she goes centrally most of the time. And the shot was blocked. And that was a huge block as well, because there's no defender there. Then it could be a second already for Japan. A second corner of the game, punched away by the goalkeeper, and then high booted clearance. Mariam Dini easily defended by Kanon Akimoto. A high flying right back for Japan. It's the goalkeeper has gone down injured after the punch from the corner. Tina Tofi holding her foot after the collision when she jumps high to make that punch from Miharu Shinjo corner. Already we've seen one goal for the Japanese national team, and already a long evening. Perhaps a long afternoon here for Iran. So the winner for this will be qualifying straight to Thailand as the group winners, but the second place team also has the opportunity to qualify as well via the best second place team. It's 126 Women's Asian Cup qualifiers for the under 20. You have 8 groups. Group F being played in Malaysia. The group champion will be qualifying straight up, as Japan will want to become that team. And now here's another opportunity, but well defended once again. Iran, they are defending for their lives in the first 20 minutes of this encounter. Look at this, a great first touch from Satoko Fujisaki, but coming in is Samane. And another opportunity this time. Well saved from the goalkeeper. That's 3 quarters already for Japan. And the goalkeeper has to work absolutely hard. As of now, Iran in second place. They are on +4 goal difference after they've conceded their very first goal in this qualifying process. And they are 4th in the rankings of second place team, but lots of games have yet to be played. As of now, it is Jordan, Korea Republic, as well as Chinese Taipei in the first 3. And Japan comes in once again. It's 1-on-1 and slots it home beautifully. Simple finish from Asako Furuta. And she added her tally of goals here in the qualifiers. It's a great ball to set her free from Mao Itamura. Itamura with a second assist. This time with a wonderful defense splitting through pass. 1-on-1 and an easy side-footed finish from Asako Furuta. Another hat-trick scorer in the previous matchup. And the Cerezo Osaka striker doubles the lead for Japan, and this is going to be a very, very long game for Iran. They have conceded 2 goals in the space of 17 minutes, and Japan did not look like stopping at all. So 2 goals in the space of just 6 minutes. Kana Akimoto. Long clearance from Zara Kajezadeh, but still, it's absolutely tough for them to string a few passes together when Japan is playing with this kind of possession football, highly systematic as well. It's a triangular play, and this is Miki Kimura, gets by one, and a great save from Athena Tawfiq. It is the Miki Kimura show, dancing inside a penalty area, getting by Bita Kazai. And Athena Tawfiq had to work once again. Corner number 4 for Japan. Playing short passes together, and this time it is a low cross. Cleared away, Miharu Shinjo. Loves to bomb down the right as well. Here's another cross. Getting by every single player. Clearance, well, only... Oh, that was a very, very risky clearance across the penalty area as well. That's 4. Corner kicks already. 2 played long. Another 2 played short for them. This is a great ball once again. It is another opportunity for Satoko Fujisaki. She was onside, but she has just pulled it wide. Look at this. She was well onside. And Bita Kazai trying to put her off, and perhaps that was enough. But Bita Kazai, she got hurt in the process as well, trying to put off Satoko Fujisaki. And 20 minutes have gone, and it has been all Japan so far. Iran had one opportunity to go forward when Mariam Dini had a blitzkrieg run. Nippon Daihyo has been running the show. It's a tough goal kick as well, not the best of goal kicks. And Furuta will come again for Japan. The second goal scorer, Itamura. Good first touch as well. Great spin from Shinjo. Miharu Shinjo tries to go alone. That's the chip. That was a very interesting chip as well with Yuka Makiguchi. From left back, trying to get into the end of the ball. Furuta. Shinjo. Another through ball coming in for Kimura. Into the left this time for Itamura. Well defended by Iran, but once again, Rinka Higuchi on the midfield of Japan. They did not let Iran to have any possession outside their own half here. Another through ball into the left-hand side here for Rinka Higuchi. Higuchi gets by one. Well done to keep it in play. Another clearance this time from Mina Babuye. Had to help the defense. Itamura. Short passes. There's been the main play. Playing it on the ground. Just forces Iran to just playing a chasing game. And now on the left once again. Oh, it's the post and in. And finally, the third time's the charm. Oh, but it has been called offside. As Satoko Fujisaki's goal was cancelled. But once again, it is the wizardry on the left of Mao Itamura. But Iran, this time, they were safe. At least for now, from conceding the third. And perhaps Japan will want to make whatever that they've done against Malaysia. They will want to better that one. It's not easy to score double figures, but they will want to do it against Iran. Here, Furuta for Fujisaki. Left one for dead, and Fujisaki once again hitting the post for the second time in just a minute. Another cross in, and the header. And it is Mao Itamura after her 2 assists. And now she is on the score sheet as well. It is Mao Itamura rises the highest and makes a perfect contact in front of the defender. And it is Japan 3, Iran 0. Great ball in from Miki Kimura. And that was the response after the first goal by Miki Kimura was assisted by Mao Itamura. And this time she becomes the architect for the former. And Mao Itamura, the 18-year-old, now has 4 in the qualifiers. And that is 3-0 in a flash as well. Half of the first half has been played. So Miki Kimura, Asako Furuta, Mao Itamura, that's 3 different goal scorers. And they have scored 24 goals already in this Women's Asian Cup Under-20 qualifiers. And surely we are going to see them in Thailand next year. Akimoto. And a through ball this time. Fujisaki, who has been hoping that she can score at least a goal. She has scored 3 or 4 huge opportunities already. Twice hitting the post, although the first one that hit the post went in, but it was cancelled due to an offside call on Mao Itamura prior to the goal. I'm seeing lots of Japanese here. And surely they are absolutely delighted. Konnichiwa to all the Japanese fans. So far it is 3-0. 3-0 after 26 minutes of play. Itamura, great first take from Itamura. That's the 1-2 as well. Itamura sends one in, and Fujisaki tries to get it to the end of it. Clearance only as far as another Japanese in Akimoto. Kimura. Iguchi takes charge. Tries to play the triangular passes once again. And this time, another clearance has been played. Second matchup here in Cheras. 8:45 Malaysian time will be the host Malaysia going up against Guam. This is the top 2. These are the top 2 teams. Japan as well as Iran. Furuta. And once again, Shinjo. Furuta is Asako Furuta. Kimura is on her right. Fujisaki getting by Fujisaki. And a great save from Atena Tofi. Trying to find her goal. Trying to find the Japanese 4th. Taking it all on her own. Shinjo was behind her, trying to provide backup at Fujisaki as a centre forward. I can really understand why she decided to take the shot all on her own. Shinjo with the corner once again. Rises the highest was Emma Yokoyama. double clearance as well. And finally a free kick when Yuka Makiguchi was penalized outside of the penalty area, but Iran, they had to defend with everything that they've got. And Samane Kamari this time down injured on a rainy afternoon here in Kuala Lumpur Football Stadium in Cheras. The stage for all the 6 matchups here in Group F of the AFC Under-20 Women's Asian Cup qualifiers. Japan with a grand total of 24 goals so far. And they never look like stopping, did they? So perhaps the Japanese fans could look at the flight ticket for next year's Asian Cup in Thailand. Once again, we're going to have that in Thailand. Japan, the losing finalist of the previous Under-20 Women's Asian Cup. Lost narrowly to North Korea with a double from John Ryong-yong. The eventual world champions was North Korea. Now here are the goals for you. 2 assists and 1 goal for Mao Itamura. The first one to set up Miki Kimura into a simple tap-in, a simple finish. She was the fastest to react. And then the second one as well, a brilliant through ball for Asako Furuta. Now Itamura, once again the architect. And this time, she has her name on a score sheet. A wonderful, a brilliant cross from Miki Kimura down the right. Half an hour has gone already. And Nippon Daihyo, 3 in front. Uruha Iwasaki, goalkeeper. All 3 goalkeepers of the Japanese national team has been used. Sako Nawa against Guam. Hinaha Ishida against Malaysia. Oh, that's a long one. Well, that was a speculative effort from Zainab Khalili. One of the only 2 changes in the Iranian squad. Only Zainab Khalili, the number 20, and Zahra Kajezadeh, the number 23. The 2 changes, taking the places of Rehane Kordi as well as Tania Jahanshahi. Great through ball. Once again, finding Mao Itamura. Takes it on herself. That was straight at Athena Tofi. Pania Rahmani. Oh, the ball was bouncing. Zainab Khalili trying to get there, but eventually it gets cleared. Kajezadeh. Oh, that was high pressure situation and foul call. The captain, Nazanin Mansour Alvarez, number 10 for Iran. Top scorer so far is Mariam Dini with 3, 2 of which came against the hosts, Malaysia. Itamura bombing down the left once again, leaving one for dead. There's one ball, Canon Akimoto. The clearance off the line as well. Akimoto have the second opportunity, and a shot from outside of the area was just a bit wide. Trying to find their 4th. Look at Itamura once again, and then another opportunity cleared by Bita Kazai with a great block. And then a shot from outside from the edge of the penalty area. It's just wide of the mark. Peter Kazai. More huge pressure, and now opportunity for Fujisaki. And finally, she has her moment. Satoko Fujisaki. After a loose ball, after a high pressure situation, she finds herself one-on-one and then just powers it in past Athena Taufik's outstretched arm.
For Japan.
And that is 4 for the Japanese already. And surely they are thinking about Thailand. And that will be 12 out of 12 qualifications already. And for Iran, they might be rueing about some of the huge chances they had against Guam. And Sitayesh Faiz Rahimi, number 3, is going to come on for Iran. Oh, Itamura just left it. It's Japan who want to add some more. Remember, against Malaysia, they scored 7 in the first half. They will want to do that again. And that is why Nilufa Adalani went for the change. He wanted a change in the defensive department. Bitakazai, who lost possession, out of position as well. Kimura. Akimoto down the right-hand side here. Once again, going on the overlap. Kimura into Shinjo, on for Fujisaki, in for Itamura. And she hits it over. Mao Itamura. Pass and move has been fantastic from the Japanese national team. So, a change already for Iran. Number 3 is Sitayesh Faiz Rahimi. She came on as a substitute in the previous game. She'll be coming on for Bita Kazai in at centre-back.
Substitution for Islamic Republic of Iran. Player number 4, Bita Kazai.
Already
By player number 3, Sitayesh
one change.
Rahimi.
Pasukan Republik Islam Iran membuat kebenaran dengan mengeluarkan pemain besi nombor 4 Bita Hazai digantikan dengan pemain besi nombor 3 Satayesh Faiz Rahimi.
Higuchi. Itamura once again on the left, and this time trying to find Fujisaki. Back again for Kimura. Just got a first time shot wide and too high as well, coming from the number 20, trying to find a second goal of this contest. And she just cups it wide, although there were no red shirts at all. The clearance only into the white shirts. It is raining once again here in Malaysia. It's been a rainy season in the country. And usually at this kind of time, you're going to see those things happening. This is also the home of Kuala Lumpur City. They were the AFC Cup finalists when it was called AFC Cup, now turned AFC Champions League 2. In the 2021 season, Kuala Lumpur City, Malaysia Cup winners in 2021. I'm sorry, they went to the AFC Cup final in 2022. Itamura once again running the show. Now it's a high ball as well, trying to find Kimura. That's a great first take. Kimura tries to go with the step overs. having some backups here, which is Akimoto as well as Furuta right behind her. Great dribbling from Asaka Furuta as well. Cross comes in. Header away only as far as Kimura. And Akimoto just blazes it over. There were some shots. There were some more shots from the Japanese national team. This time from the right back, Akimoto had already had 3 shots on goal. 2 of them on target. 1 saved, 1 blocked. And another one that went high. And even for the goal kick as well, there's no room for Atina Tawfiq to even find anyone. All of the spaces has been closed by the Japanese. Kimura. The diagonal pass in. The pass inside, but there were players left and right, and that was dead center. And too close to Atina Tawfiq. For different goal scorers. And I could listen to some Japanese support as well. Could really listen to Nippon. The same support in last year's Asian Cup as well as the World Cup in Dominican Republic. Just to get one outside for Rinka Higuchi. Yokoyama ensures that the ball is still in play, actually. It's not out of play yet, and now it does. Fateme Rezai is still Japanese on the offensive. Great 1-2 being played as well. That's one ball in. The first touch and a finish as well. And another one which was well saved at the corner. Right, Atina Tawfiq to deny Satoko Fujisaki. Look at this, the half turn and a shot from Furuta. And then a second chance for Satoko Fujisaki. The Iranian goalkeeper ensures that the scores stay at 4. Remember as well, even if they become the second best team in this group, they'll need to become the 3 best second place teams. And so far they are down to 5th after conceding 4 and having only a +1 goal difference. They are now behind Lebanon. They're behind Jordan from Group G, Korea Republic from Group H, Chinese Taipei, Group C, and Lebanon in Group E. Now 5th so far. But, as I said just now, all of the other matches have yet to be played. Or should I say most of the games have yet to be played. South Korea as well as Bangladesh will be playing in a top 2 clash as well. And that's a good ball for Fujisaki. Offside after she was set up by Asako Furuta. If there is one thing at the very least that the Iranian defense have done okay, is that they have trapped some of the Japanese forwards offside. Oh, that was a very risky clearance as well. Another risky touch. Mao Itamura just winning it back. Itamura gets by 1. It's Mao Itamura all on her own. And that was a superb finish. After a wonderful run, done by the 18-year-old Mao Itamura. And this is exactly why she is playing in the Netherlands. Winning the ball back, getting past the defender, and then she doesn't need anybody's help. She can do it all on her own. And that is 5 for Japan, and they are certainly not stopping here. And that's a second for Mao Itamura in this contest. And Iran is in a huge, huge trouble. Remember, they are now on 0 goal difference after conceding 5 after scoring 5 inside 2 matches. It was a late lunch, but no whistle from Veronika Benatskaya, the Kyrgyz Republic referee. So we have 4 different goal scorers, starting with Miki Kimura. And now Mao Itamura has a brace. She can score 2 hat-tricks in 2 games if this goes on. And another injury for the goalkeeper, Tena Tawfiq. And perhaps the injury that has been lingering her has been too much. Oh no, that looked absolutely painful as well.
There will be 2 minutes of added time.
So 2 minutes of time added on. And perhaps we're going to need much more with the goalkeeper of Iran, Atena Tawfiq, needing medical attention after another injury. She's conceded 5 already. So some questions for the Japanese fans. Goten, ii desu ka? Are you guys feeling okay after 5 goals so far? After the first 45? Or perhaps you want to have some more? Iいですね. Fujisaki. Perhaps some final attacks from the Japanese here in the first half. They will want to add some more. The goalkeeper is back on her feet after the prior injury. She's got 2 injuries already. The first after a punch during the corner. And another one just now after the 5th goal. Higuchi into Itamura once again. This time the goalkeeper had to be there, and an offside called once again. And another collision. Tena Tawfiq. Oh, that was a crunching challenge, that. And as I said, there will be some more additional time after the prior injury for Atena Tawfiq. And perhaps this will be the final move, the final attack for Japan in the first half. It's a long one. That's a great ball for Akimoto. Going up against the captain, Nazanin Mansour, into the middle. And now an opportunity for Fujisaki. Drops to Shinjo, and finally a clearance. And that'll be the end of the first half. 4 different goal scorers, 5 goals in 45 minutes. Started with Miki Kimura with a brace from Mao Itamura, and another one each from the 2 center forwards, Satoko Fujisaki as well as Asako Furuta, as the halftime scoreline reads Japan 5, Iran 0.
Tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, keputusan skor masa pertama Super 5 19-0.
So we are back here in Kuala Lumpur Football Stadium here in Cheras. So it's currently 5-0 for Japan with 4 different goal scorers. Miki Kimura, Satoko Fujisaki, as well as Asako Furuta, all each with 1 goal. And Mao Itamura with a brace. So 2 changes for Iran. Number 5 is Asal Ghajarian, together with number 6, Mahdis Rostami, taking the places of Zainab Khalili, number 20, as well as Sara Kajezadeh, number 23. So Asal Ghajarian, who scored the icing on the cake goal against Malaysia for the 3-0 victory in match day 1. She comes on for the 3rd time. And as for Satoko Fujisaki, she scored in all 3 match days. And will want to add some more to her tally. So far, the top scorer is Mao Itamura for Japan with 5, taking over from Anon Suda. Has 4 goals in total after 2 matches and still is on the bench. So the 2 changes have already been applied, and Iran now have 2 more substitutions they can use. Japan still intact with all 11 starters on the pitch. The first attack might go to Iran here. Mariam Dini by 2 defenders. Maira Birang. Shot from distance, but all too easy for Uruha Iwasaki, the captain as well as the main goalkeeper. Coming from Nojima Stella, who played in the 1st division at WE League for the first time after being promoted from the 2nd division a few years ago. Now Kimura. It's the overlap from Akimoto. Decided not to choose her yet. Yokoyama. Through ball, but still in play, but perhaps offside already on the far side. No, on the near side. So Yuka Makiguchi. Of all the 11 starters, 4 of them actually played in the Under-17 World Cup in Dominican Republic last year. Momoka Honda, the centre-back. Yuka Makiguchi, number 5. Miharu Shinjo, the number 15, as well as Asako Furuta. She also scored in the Under-17 World Cup last year, in which they were so unlucky to be knocked out by England in the penalty shootout after topping their group. Mariam Dini. And a shot as well, but at the very least there were some few opportunities for Iran. Asking Uruha Iwasaki to work. But for Japan, 3 more players actually played in the Under-17 World Cup. On the bench, Ririka Nedzu, number 9, Anon Suda, number 18, as well as Manaka Sakaki, number 21. So there are 7 players from that World Cup that play in this qualification process. Akimoto into Kimura, trying to get past Mina Babuya. Furuta. She loves to get into the pockets of space. Getting the ball and then leaving Satoko Fujisaki all alone in centre forward position. And Makiguchi, the left back of Cerezo Osaka under 18 squad. There's the left back. Ball forward, easily headed away by Yuka Makiguchi. Honda One of the main starters for the under-17 squad last year. Mao Itamura. More forward, but that was slightly overhit. Furuta. She's got the referee in her way. Makiguchi. Get a second bite of the cherry, but that's a good tackle. It was a clean one, and Mariamdini can go on the gallop here. Mariamdini, no support at all for the number 9 of Iran. She tries to run forward, but nobody was there to help her. It was a bit of a slip as well, remember. It was raining earlier in this match. And the pitch might be a bit slippery, even though now rain is no longer a factor. The way the ball just moves on the pitch, and perhaps how the players will need to adapt to the pitch. Oh, that was over the goalkeeper! And that is going to be an easy goal for Mao Itamura, who has got a hat-trick. And that was a huge, grave error from Athena Tawfiq, who has been fantastic in the first half, although she conceded 5. But let's see if Mao Itamura really had the last touch, and yeah, she truly does it, although that might be going in, all the way in from Yuka Makiguchi. And she wanted the hat-trick, and she took it. A huge error from Athena Tawfiq, and Mao Itamura with a second hat-trick in as many games. 6 goals to 0. And that came from absolutely nowhere. And a yellow card as well, I believe, that was for handball by the goalkeeper. She actually handled the ball. The advantage was played, and I believe there will be some more changes here, but the story of the matchup is that Mao Itamura has a hat-trick, but that was one of the easiest goals in her young career already. And now Satoko Fujisaki! And it's 2 in as many minutes for Japan in the second half. Satoko Fujisaki once again. And this time she has got a brace. Cool finish. After the outside of the boot pass, Fujisaki was just the faster player. Going up against Setayesh Faiz Rahimi. And it is 7. It is heaven. So it is Nana 10 or Shichi 10. Satoko Fujisaki having a second goal of the contest already. Still 4 different goal scorers. But Japan, they are running riot here. And once again, look at this. Yuka Makiguchi on the left-hand side here, sending a first-time ball. Goalkeeper got a touch. And finally cleared away, not only as far as Emma Yokoyama. Mariamdini could not do anything about it. So the confirmation, Fujisaki, 2 goals in 2 minutes. That was something else, but look at that. 1-touch pass as well. Kimura ensures that she doesn't rush it. Fujisaki. The second chance, but second chance with the pass also intercepted, but still, it's been all Japan. And now Iran, they have got -2 goal difference Perhaps they are absolutely unlucky to be drawn together with Japan, who are running right in every single contest. How many goals have they got, in case you're wondering? They've got 28 already. Itamura. And now Fujisaki for a hat-trick of her own, but that went over. She was inside the area and only got a goalkeeper to beat. But that one went over from Fujisaki. A huge opportunity to put herself on the score sheet as well. Oh, that went back again for Japan as another opportunity for Furuta. Cleared away by Kajarian. Higuchi opening up to the right-hand side. Kimura sends one in. That was too close to comfort for Athena Tofi. Honda. Now she might be thinking, well, can I actually go up front? Because remember, Japan actually has a defender that has scored 2 goals by the name of Sawatsuge. Once again coming in, Akimoto and Fujisaki once again. This time just wide on the left. Well, it's all fun and games for the Japanese. They are absolutely dominant, but also one more thing about them is that they respect their opposition. They're playing with full flow, with full power. And another clearance has not gone past the halfway line as another ball comes in. And this time, a great save from Athena Tofik to deny another hat-trick opportunity of Satoko Fujisaki. A short corner play. Shinjo might be thinking about going all by herself here. Shinjo into the area, and once again, Athena Tofik needed to deny Satoko Fujisaki once again. This time, look at this. A ball roll into a step over by Miharu Shinjo, the Tokyo Verdy player. Tokyo Verdy Bellezza. He's been running the show as well for Japan in midfield, together with number 14, Rinka Higuchi. Here is Higuchi. Winning the ball back after Furuta loses possession. Another interception by Fateme Rezai. Mariam Dini might be wanting to go on a gallop, but losing out to the physicality and just brute strength of Emma Yokoyama. Remember, lots of Japanese players that have played abroad, played in the bigger leagues because of their under-20 superiorities. After their under-20 plays, went to the World Cup and all. Miharu Shinjo now plays on the left. Shinjo steps aside. Shinjo tries to go on her own. And now it's Kimura on the right-hand side. Furuta wants it in the middle. So does Fujisaki. Kimura cooks. And outside for Mao Itamura, who has scored a hat-trick already. Higuchi getting past one. That's a great through ball for Furuta and Fujisaki finally. 2 players with a hat-trick against Iran. And the newest member is Satoko Fujisaki. That is Hachi. great ball. Great through ball, I should say, to unlock the defense. Asako Furuta was behind. She saw where Fujisaki was and then just sends it across goal. So Japan preparing 3 players to come on. And perhaps the 2 hat-trick heroes will be some of the players deployed out. Might be seeing Hikari Takahashi, one of the players who will be coming on. So it's 8-0. We have not yet completed that 1 hour. Furuta, she's got 1 assist to her name as well. Shinjo, there's the chip for Itamura. Great save, goalkeeper. Saves it with her foot to ensure that there's no 4 goal scorers in this game. So that's another chance, and I believe that will be the final play for Mao Itamura, and she will be replaced. So 3 substitutions. 11 is Yuka Kurimoto, who has 2 goals so far. 19 is Anon Suda, another hat-trick scorer against Malaysia, and 19 is Hikari Takahashi from Nitaidai University. Nitaidai SMG Yokohama is the club that she's playing in. Another corner into the near post and straight in from Anon Suda. That's the first coming from the corner, and Anon Suda, the My Navy Sendai lady striker, after just seconds on the pitch, and Anon Suda already with a wonderful, superb finish with a first touch, and it's a golden touch after the corner of Miharu Shinjo. So Japan now has 9 and 1 more. And we might be seeing another double-digit scoreline by Japan. And Iran is getting ready for Tanya Jahanshahi to come on. And she'll be taking the place of Maide Birang. So, number 7, Tanya Jahanshahi, who started in the previous 2 matches. She will be taking the place of Maide Birang, the number 21. In Japan, 3 changes. Kurimoto, Suda, as well as Takahashi. Suda is one of the players who played in the Under-17 World Cup last year in Dominican Republic. They went all the way to the quarterfinals of that competition. Lost 4-1 on penalties against England in the quarterfinals after topping the group, which also had Brazil and Poland. Suda was offside. So Iran has made 4 substitutions already. So everything that has been happening. And remember, there's still like 26 minutes to go. Japan really are sending a message that we are coming back for that title. They are the most successful team in Under-20 Women's Asian Cup 6 titles. They want to take it back from North Korea. The first shot from Tanya Janshahi. She's got white traffic right in front of her. 2 or 3 players making it absolutely tough. Mariam Dini winning the ball back, and here is Pania Rahmani playing a 1-2 with Mariam Dini, trying to get by Yuka Makiguchi, and the strength. So 2 hat-trick goal scorers. Mao Itamura and Satoko Fujisaki. 1 each for Miki Kimura and Sako Furuta, as well as Anon Tsuda. As it is 9-0 so far. And they are trying to find some more here. Let's just say that Japan have already qualified to Thailand at this point. Oh, that's a great pass once again, trying to find either Anon Suda or Yuka Kurimoto. Yuka Kurimoto, another university student. Tsukuba Daigaku is where she's from. Makiguchi winning it back, and almost there for Anon Suda for a second of the game. Oh. We're seeing a masterclass over here, as that was so close for Anon Suda. Well, and I mean well. Anon Suda. She looked to have been one of the tallest players on the pitch, 170 centimeters tall. Is Anon Suda. This is Kurimoto. Plays the 1-2. That's the chip, but headed away by Sitayash Face Rahimi. Shinjo, another chip, this time for Kimura. Kimura sends in, and the header onto the bar from Takahashi. But it is still Japan. Shinjo. She's just showing why Japan is the heavy favorites, not only in this qualifier, but also the entire competition as well. You just do not defend. You just could not defend against them. And remember, most of these players are actually the ones who played in the World Cup for under 17 last year, so most of them are 18. There will be only 19 next year. The likes of Honda, the likes of Makiguchi, Shinjo, Anon Suda as well. And look at this, another 4-player attack, but that one was slightly overhit for Miki Kimura to chase. It's not a matter of how they will score, it's a matter of when, it's a matter of how many. Goes for it, 1-2 once again. Takahashi. He's from Nittaidai. And a push from Fatemi Rezai. Another free kick. And a long one from Shinjo. Headed away by Sitayash Face Rahimi. This time, short passing game from Japan, just tiring the Iranian defense out. So Haruko Suzuki is been ready. She's going to be ready to come on. Another Ni tie-dye SMG Yokohama player. Another player who studies in the Nippon Sports Science University in Yokohama. That's the affiliation for Nitaidai SMG Yokohama. And number 2 is also a defender. Haruko Suzuki will be coming on next. That will be the 4th substitution for Japan. And only one change. Kanon Akimoto will be making way for her. No goal for Akimoto, although she has scored 4 shots in the first half, 2 of which was saved by Athena Tofi. Another injury for Athena Tofi, but remember, oh yeah, they've only made 4 changes. I'm not sure if either Parastu Izadi or Elina Shahbazi is going to have the opportunity to play in the place of Athena Tofi, because the 2 keepers are the only players who have not played for Iran so far. For Japan, actually, there's only 1 player who have not played any single minute yet, and it is Hana Issei of the Urawa Reds. Apart from Hana Issei, everybody, including the 2 benched goalkeepers, have already played their part here in Kuala Lumpur. This was the freakish goal, a huge mistake, and what I would say was a very, very good game from Athena Tofi, especially in the first half. She conceded 2 in 2 minutes. That's the second for Satoko Fujisaki. And this was a goal from the first touch of Anon Suda. Fujisaki earned a hat-trick in this one before being replaced by Anon Suda, who scored within seconds since her introduction. So it's 9-0, and Japan are running away with it here. Yuka Kurimoto. She's got Kimura for company on the right-hand side. Kimura now runs out to the right. Had a touch too many and a clean challenge from the Iranian defense. Oh, Miharu Shinjo, that was lovely. She was brought down, but advantage played by Veronika Benatskaya, the referee. And I believe if we have the statistics of the possession, then it could be a landslide here. A shot from Rinka Higuchi. It's well over. Way over from the number 14. From Shifure Elfen Saitama. So now we've got 2 university players on the pitch, both of them from Nippon Sports Science University, playing for Nitaidai SMG Yokohama. Both of them are Haruko Suzuki, number 2, and number 19, Hikari Takahashi. We also have a high school student in Momoka Honda. And some players with the professional clubs as well. Albrecht Niigata is where Emma Yokoyama is from. And now it is Anon Suda once again. And another corner. So the previous corner has resulted in a goal for Japan, for Anon Suda. It's going to be very interesting to see if that is going to add more to the tally of the Japanese. Miharu Shinjo once again with the corner. This time sends it over. And that went over the heads of almost everybody. Momoka Honda just recycles it back. Makiguchi There's another chip. The chest play and then the finish as well from Hikari Takahashi. Flag stayed down, and there's the double digit that they have been searching. And it is Hikari Takahashi who also has her name on the score sheet after this great pass. Chested it down well, and then a 1v1 to finish for Hikari Takahashi. Simple side-footed finish, although the goalkeeper and the Iranian defense were shouting for offside. But she was well on. Hikari Takahashi now adding more to the tally. So Hikari Takahashi, the number 19, with still quarter of an hour to go. Higuchi slides it forward almost, finding Anon Suda. So yeah, they took a little time. They took their sweet time to find number 10. But they do get number 10 nonetheless. So only Guam actually have not conceded 10 goals or more. And we are losing columns now to write the players' names. We have 6 different goal scorers over here. So now it is perhaps a matter of whenever Hana Ise is going to play. She's the only players who have she's only player who have not played yet. Kurimoto gets past one. It's a great recovery from Samane Kamari, the number 15. So it is going to be So Kojima who is going to be the final substitute for Japan. Managed by Akira Ichiri, who actually helped the development of Vietnamese women's football. Akira Ichiri, the Japanese head coach, actually was in Vietnam 6 years since 2018 as a part of Vietnam as well as Japan collaboration. And Akira Ichiri is back managing the under-20 Japan women's national team. And he certainly has done a wonderful job in this qualifiers. Tanya Jahan Shahi, 2 players were with her and then just winning the ball back just like that. Juten. Now they are searching for number 11. Here's Momoka Honda. Of all the players they could go on the overlap, it is a centre-back Honda. Number 2 is Haruko Suzuki, who plays on the left this time. Miharu Shinjo. Oh, that's great skill. But 3 is just one too many. She'll get a second opportunity though. It is Shinjo. Shinjo comes in. Shinjo gets by. Shinjo tries to go all on her own and almost did that. That was something else from Miharu Shinjo, player of Tokyo Verdy. Kimura. Higuchi. No whistle from the referee still. She wanted a free kick. It's now Shinjo runs on the left once again. Shinjo step overs. Shinjo sends it to the middle. It is Miki Kimura. 3 players coming in for the block. So Kojima is going to wait. She needs to wait because there's another Japanese attack. That one goes for Shinjo. That's great ball controlling ability. And almost scoring the 11th. And finally, So Kojima can come on and she'll be taking the place of Miki Kimura. So Kojima plays for INAC Kobe Leoncina. She has 3 goals as well in the qualifiers. One part of the 4 that scored a hat-trick against Malaysia. And she'll have a run out for about 12 minutes or so. Another corner for Japan. This time another short corner. Shinjo. Shinjo crosses it. Header, only aspires Kojima almost with a first touch. Another first touch, first goal. And another great ball, great touch, Honda. Perhaps a little bit too much. Perhaps a bit too heavy from Omoka Honda, who tries to get in on the act as well. Not offside, surely. She was way onside. She timed the run perfectly for a centre-back. And Miharu Shinjo with yet another corner. Sends one into the back stick. Headed away. And a volley as well, but not the best of connections for her. Clearance for Mariam Dini. She was all alone. It is still in play for Mariam Dini, but she's got no one with her. Mariam going up against Yuka Makiguchi, as well as Sokojima, who helped her on. Oh, that was a 2v1 assault on Mariam Dini. They knew that she is the Iranian star. Another through ball. This one is absolutely perfect for Shinjo. Oh, the goalkeeper saved it with a feet there. Last 10 of this qualification process for both teams. Suzuki. Haruko Suzuki sends one in. There was the touch from Anon Suda, but she didn't catch it with her foot as what she would have wanted. She caught it with perhaps her thigh or knees. Mariam Dini, at least for Iran, they will want to at least score one past Japan. Can they do it? Mina Babuye. Oh, great run there from Pania Rahmani, actually. Still nothing doing for Iran at this point. They're trying when Japan looked to have a foot a bit off the gas, but I believe there was an injury for Mariam Dini. She had to do it all alone on the attack, even a 2-on-1 on her as well. She's got close to 0 support when she goes on the attack. Pania Rahmani actually helped her at one point, but most of the time she had to do all things alone. Oh, that looked nasty as well. That looked absolutely hurt. So 10-0, 10-0. I'm not sure if they are going to add some more to the tally. Mariam Dini will be helped off for a while. 10-0, and that scoreline is no joke. They have scored 31 goals already in the space of just 3 games. So Iran playing with 10. There's Mariam Dini will be back on. Just waiting for the clearance from Veronika Benatskaya, the referee from Kyrgyz Republic. She tried to press, but she can only press on her own. Kojima finding Higuchi, sends one in. It's a good clearance from Samane Kamari. Clearance on the far side, on the far post, where Yuka Kurimoto has got herself ready to have the tap in. Another short corner. That'll be the 10th corner for Japan. Sends one in into the back stick. Another corner for the Japanese national team. And this time it is the left back of Ceres Osaka, under 18, Yuka Makiguchi, will be taking this set piece. They've scored one from the set piece. Makiguchi into the near post. And this time a second chance for Yuka Makiguchi as they add more corner kicks to their statistics. Makiguchi into the near post once again. This time a header from Emma Yokoyama. It was just wide from the towering centre-back, Emma Yokoyama of Albirex Niigata. She started against Guam, almost having a goal against Iran. Oh, goal kick only as far as a Japanese player once again, and it is Anon Suda. And she had to take charge there. Sitayesh faced Rahimi. After the bounce right in front of her, and Anon Suda was on the chase. Although the goalkeeper was there, but she did not want to take any risks there. That is another corner for Japan, number 13 this time. It's Shinjo who takes. There was a touch from Yokoyama. Anon Suda back to Shinjo on the left-hand side. He was onside in the process. Makiguchi losing possession, but Shinjo comes crushing in to win possession back for Japan, and another throw in for them. Already lead by 10, and now it is Suda. That's a low cross, but that was outswinging. It's just a matter of how many more goals does Japan want. Kojima almost getting past Mina Babuye. Tanya Chan Shahi can only make the first touch, and then the Japanese, or one Japanese, will just come and steal the ball away from her. There's almost no contest in this one. Japan, Iran. Or should I say Japan here? 31 goals for them. Will there be a number 32? Crosses it low. Anon Suda wants it. Another clearance. Only as far as Emma Yokoyama. Oh, great passing sequence. Another cross comes in. The goalkeeper can only parry. Well, you are seeing those kinds of passing sequences, and you would say that the Japanese truly deserved it. Not only that they've scored Sanju-ichi goals, which is 31 goals in the space of 3 matches, but they never look like stopping. And this time it is a shoulder injury for Atina Tawfiq after she dived in to get her hand to the cross. Another spray. She has been sprayed almost the entire body at this point. Atina Tawfiq. It has been a very, very tough day, tough afternoon for her. Conceding 10 and multiple injuries as well. Five against Guam, 16 against the host Malaysia, and now 10 against Iran. You can say that this is an absolutely huge message for every single team that will be playing in Thailand. They'll be the first team to qualify from the qualification process, apart from Thailand, who qualified as hosts. But surely this is a warning for everyone who tries to go at them and their quest for another World Championship. Not just the Asian Championship, but also the World Championship. They've been World Cup winners in under-20 in 2018, remember? With players like Jun Endo and Fuka Nagano, Hinata Miyazawa and Saori Takarada. They've beaten Spain 7 years ago. 3-1 in the final. They've beaten a Spanish team that plays in the UEFA Women's Champions League and have won them as well. Players like Patrick Uehara and Aitana Bonmati. And now this is a new crop of Japanese players who tries to come in again, and look at that. It is Hikari Takahashi who once again puts herself on the score sheet. And at this point, it is more and more and more. They dreamt of it, they wanted it, and they've got it. Finally, number 32 throughout the entire qualification process. And Hikari Takahashi has got her second after this fine cross from Miharu Shinjo. And a free header from Hikari Takahashi. And now she herself is on a hat-trick. Will that be the case, though? Takahashi cuts inside from the right, finding Miharu Shinjo. To the left where Sokojima is present. Shinjo comes in. Shinjo once again trying to play on the byline. And perhaps score from the tightest angle that she could actually find a goal from. Yes, that's 11-0. Hikari Takahashi comes on as a substitute and adding 2 more to the tally. Shinjo. Ball through, and we are at the last 90 seconds here. And it's the only difference between Japan and Thailand now. Or should I say Thailand? Well, another Asian Cup appearance. They have appeared in all the previous 11. And they'll make it 12 out of 12. They were champions of Asia for a record. Oh, that's another shot, and this time was parried away. They have been champions of Asia a record 6 times here in Japan since 2002 in India, 2009 in China, 2011 in Vietnam, 2015, 17 also in China, 19 in Thailand. So they'll want to come back there and win it once again. Headed away from the most recent corner. Shinjo once again trying to find the head of Honda, and Honda shoots. Perhaps she wanted her name on the score sheet, but that was tame and into the gloves of Athena Tofi. And so the record champions are in there once again. 11 goals scored past the run and 32 goals in total for the Japanese national team, for Nippon Daihyo, as we have lots of goal scorers here, 6 in total, starting with Miki Kimura, ending with a brace from Hikari Takahashi. 2 hat-trick scorers as well in Mao Itamura and Satoko Fujisaki, Asako Furuta as well as Anon Suda in on the act as well, as the final score here in the AFC Under-20 Women's Asian Cup qualifiers. Japan 11, Iran 0, and Japan will be heading to Thailand for 2026 edition of the Women's Asia Cup Under-20. So once again, omedetou gozaimasu to Nippon Daihyo with an 11-0 victory. No goals conceded, 32 goals scored, and we certainly will be seeing one of the huge favorites heading into the competition next year in Thailand. Can they go for a record 7th as they are the record champions? We will see, but they will surely want to get back there in the world stage once again. So here they are, the 2018 world champions, qualifying once again for the Asian Cup.
Okay, congratulations for qualifying to the AFC Under-20 Women's Asian Cup in Thailand 2026. So, how does it feel to come out on top today?
まずは3試合みんなで勝ち切れたことはすごく嬉しいことですし、その中でもっとワールドカップ、アジアカップに向けてもっと高めなければいけないなと思いました。
Of course, we really are happy to win 3 games, but we also need to improve working on towards the Asian Cup and also the World Cup.
Okay, what do you think was the key to your team success for today?
成功についてのキーファクター、キーとなることは何ですか？
ワールドカップに向けて。
キーとなったことは
なったことは
for the World Cup, for the Asian Cup, or
For today, for today.
今日でまずはみんながチームの中でやりたいことというか目指すべきところの中で、自分たちの強みである細かいパスの中で点がたくさん取れたことは、もっと強い相手に対しても自分らの武器になると思うので、もっと、その中でもっと高めていきたいと思います。
We were able to connect a lot of pass, which is our strength, but we need to also improve the element towards for the World Cup and also Asian Cup.
Okay, thank you. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
Okay, so congratulations, coach, for qualifying to the AFC Cup on Thailand 2026. So, what's your overall assessments for your today match?
今日の全体的な評価はどう感じますか？
はい、とても満足しています。しっかり得点取れて、無失点で、終われた。とても満足しています。
He's really satisfied with the result, which is which has a lot of goals, and we don't concede any goals.
Okay, did any individual performance stand out to you from your team?
個人のパフォーマンスの中で特に目立ったところはありましたか？
個人
はい。
はい、あえて個人っていうよりはやっぱり全員が、ベンチにいる試合に出てないメンバーも含めて本当に全員スタッフも含めて全員が一つの方向に向かってやれたことが、こういう結果になったんだと私は思っています。
Each single players and staff has a face to the same direction, which connect to the result, today's result. One more.
All right. Okay, thank you. Congratulations again.
ありがとう。
ありがとう。どめと。Can the translator you hear? So it's easier for the coach. Okay. So what's your overall assessment for today match?
خب ما میدونستیم که خیلی بازی سختی رو در پیش داریم و تیممون رو برای شرایط سخت‌تر از این آماده کرده بودیم.
Well, we knew about that we have a hard match and we prepared them ourselves for harder one. Yeah.
من فکر میکنم که این بازی تجربه خیلی خوبی برای فوتبال کشور من شد، نه تنها تیم جوانان، حتی برای بزرگهای ما که نشون میده که ما سطحمون با تیم اول آسیا چقدر زیاده و چقدر جا داره که بخوایم که خودمون رو برای پیشرفت آماده کنیم.
Well, I think that this match اولش چی گفت؟
نشون داد به ما که چقدر میتونیم کسب تجربه کنیم.
This matches was an experience for us, not for our team, for all of our teams in our country, and the difference between us. And we have to get experience more.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Yes.